my name is Elizabeth Olvera. I'm a legal document assistant in San Francisco. This is a virtual consultation, which is just like I would do if you were to come to my office or if you were to schedule a Zoom meeting. It's just to give you information regarding the services and how I can help you get a divorce or legal separation. I am usually able to help persons who are in agreement. They've already decided what the terms of their divorce are, and they just need help with the paperwork. As a legal document assistant, I am able to fill out the paperwork, but I cannot give legal advice because I am not an attorney. If you need an attorney, I can refer you to one. So when people hire me, I usually contract with one person and I prepare the paperwork for the terms of the divorce or legal separation. I review it with the person, the petitioner, we'll call them. They'll sign it. I'll file it with the court. There will be a $435 filing fee due at that time. Once we pay that with the court will issue a court case number. Once we have a court case number, we're able to now legally serve the documents on the respondent, and that would be the spouse. So the spouse can be served in a couple of ways. They can be served by mail. That's where I mail the documents of the divorce or legal separation to the spouse directly. Or we can have a third party personally deliver the documents to the spouse. Once the spouse has been served, it's really important because that's what starts two clocks. The first one is a 30-day mandatory review period where the spouse can review the documents and determine if there is something that they are not in agreement with or that they want to contest. The second clock that starts is the 6-month mandatory waiting period in California. So no sooner than 6 months and 1 day, the court can order the parties officially divorced. So that mandatory waiting period has to be waded through in order for the divorce judgment to become official. The next thing that I'm working with the petitioner on is the financial disclosures, where the petitioner is disclosing assets, debts, and liabilities, income and expense declarations, and that information goes directly to the spouse. The court does not need a copy of those documents. However, the court will require that the petitioner file a one-page document that says that the disclosures have been made and on what date the petitioner mailed those documents or delivered those documents to the spouse. Once disclosures have been done and the 30-day period for the spouse to review documents has passed, then me and the petitioner are working on preparing the proposed final judgment packet so that we can get a signature from the court to enter the divorce. So the paperwork will essentially say that the petitioner has filed the case on this date, that the documents were served on this date, that the petitioner provided the spouse with the financial disclosures, and that 30 days have passed since the respondent spouse was served, and that no response has been filed contesting the case. So the paperwork will include the request for true default and additional proposed judgment paperwork that the judge will need to sign. Once that's submitted to the court with the appropriate copies and envelopes, then the judge will review it, process it, and when the judge signs off on it, they will send each party a copy of the judgment. So pretty much that's the process from beginning to end. I help with everything, with the paperwork, the court filings, the service, preparing those financial disclosures if the parties need help with that. If the respondent does not file a response in the case, then the respondent does not necessarily have to do financial disclosures. That's not something the court is requesting. And I've been helping a lot of people get their divorce judgment without them having to go to a court hearing. And I've been helping since 2015. And if you think that I can help you, please reach out, by email or by phone call. I couldn't answer all the questions here, that you might have. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to reach out. Thank you very much.